Hello, I'm Willa Lupicors with the Edld 5318 Instructional Design course going into my project as Augmented Reality into Higher Education. The subject will be college core courses, trying to branch out into the Common Core courses, level instruction, higher education freshman and sophomore level in community college, and the intended audience, students, and faculty. My institution has the accreditation standards that ensure the institution meets specific educational components set by accrediting measures. The Southern Association of Colleges and School Commissions on Colleges is that who we have to adhere by. The Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board guidelines include the Academic Course Guide Manual and the Workforce Educational Course Manual, which provides course description and standards for the content. These are mandated by Texas. The institution that I currently work at is more outcome-based education. That's their approach as the foundation, especially in the non-workforce programs. According to the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board guidelines, the focus is to ensure that the students achieve a clear understanding of the learning outcomes and by completing their courses on time, hoping to learn about the competencies. This approach equips them with more of the skills and knowledge necessary to succeed in their own opportunities. Students can also gain hands-on experience if they want to delve in deeper with the augmented reality technology. We as faculty will provide frames for them to work within. However, if they wish to explore the material further, they should have their own choice to be their own leaders. This allows them to develop a voice and sense of authentic learning in the environment that they create for themselves. The blended learning approach combined with the augmented reality creates a more immersive experience that lets them, both instructor and student, be engaged with the technology. The main goal of using AR in the classroom is to boost the student engagement by connecting them more closely to the course material, helping them achieve their learning goals. I want to help the students have more centered learning environment as students explore these augmented realities. I want them to have the blended learning to let them be more active, focused in their education, and a better understanding and retention of this material. To create a balanced assessment strategy, faculty should incorporate this. 4 helps them guide inform instruction, ensuring that students meet their needs. Provides a measure of student achievement and is often used for grading reasons. As encourages the students to be active participants in the learning and gain lifelong skills. To help all students learn deeply with augmented reality, create real-life experiences that encourage exploring, solving problems, and working together, including activities that can make students think and reflect and let them learn at their own pace. Use tests that show them how well they understand and add fun elements to keep it interesting. This makes AR a great tool for effective learning. The learner is the person doing the learning, which could be yourself or whoever is in the driver's seat, ultimately controlling their learning, especially in approaches like student-centered learning and self-guided learning, while faculty can provide resources and help facilitate and keep the students engaged. The 3-column table goal is to change how students learn by using augmented reality in our classes to make lessons virtual and interactive that students can really get into their education. We want to set a new standard for how much students are engaged with higher levels of percentages and successful students. Within the learning outcomes with augmented reality, students will learn to create and use AR to have digital and real worlds combining to engage their coursework and then understand AR concepts while still focusing on their core subjects. They will design AR solutions, work on projects together, write feedback reports all through AR. The foundational learners will dive into the importance of augmented reality, to which can optimize the level of engagement, student retention, and create a different approach method of improving outcome basis. Application. Learners will create augmented reality lessons/activities to promote the need for AR within the student need. As well as you see, the learning activities will be reviewing videos, other resources that are important to the AR topic, and then as well as the assessment activities, trying to create supplemental items for reflection and somehow make an app to show the pros and cons to present themselves with the AR within classes. Integration. Learners will develop software that provides a setting where the technology will suit the student within the augmented reality lessons to master that subject. Learner will include all professional development ideas to back up professional learning plan and innovational proposal. And then we want to see if we can reflect and review lessons done prior at other in the institutions and prepare appropriately for one of the learning activities and the assessment activity. We want to collab with others to see the engagement and see how they can improve the integration within the classrooms. Human dimension / caring. Learners will demonstrate and incorporate such augmented reality applications to see the impact that this positively does for the learner. Within the learning activities, we want to discuss and review how the students' grades and interaction time are, interview how one reacts to the application, and then the assessment activities. We have discussions, create a spreadsheet of the time that they use, and then also see the growth within the mindset activities virtualized within the augmented reality. Learning how to learn. Learners will review and extract and see how the data has succeeded in the higher institution, emerging this plan into the curriculum. We want to get the data from the activities to see how the students have been developing and growing in the subjects, and then give strategies and plans to the implementation, personal to review, as well as seeing what issues and suggestions we can have to improve for the leadership. Within the time frame of this AR development plan, we were looking at to incorporate freshmen that were incoming from the high schools, and we would have 2 fiscal years with them, so 2 academic years, and then the months of 1 through 3, we tried to develop a team of educators, designers, program developers, students to be involved into the project development, and then just defining goals, objectives for implementing the augmented reality into the higher education field, and then seeing what information will best fit for the students that we're exposing to the augmented reality. We want to ensure that this is feasible, the costs, resources needed to be implemented for the 24 months, about 2 years, months 4 through 6. Working with the individuals in the academic department to identify the courses, make sure that it benefits the course as well as the augmented reality integration, developing strategies, making sure that it ties into the courses, prototypes for the programs that will be used, revising the prototypes and getting feedback from the individuals as well as faculty and students. Months 7 through 10, we want to finalize the prototype and push for the design for the augmented reality experience, hopefully to the corresponding majors for a lot of the students, and develop a lot of the training materials for the educators to show how the students can use the augmented reality and use it within the lesson plans, and see in which majors we can use this and see the students' feedback, and hopefully get endless possibilities of growing and developing this program to see how we will use it. Months 11 through 13, conduct comprehensive evaluations to see how the augmented reality has impacted students' engagement, learning outcomes, and academic standing. Gather data, traditional classes, so we can measure the effectiveness of the technology movement and adjust any procedures or policy to tackle anything that we've missed. Months 14 through 18, we want to market and develop a way for people to see that we want to be transparent and see if this positive experience for the future students and parents, as well as take the data and then make sure the academic departments are able to see the highlights of the positive factors that we have for the next students to upcome, and then as well as open this for campus tours, information sessions, so they can see the innovative ideas that we have on campus for our courses. Hopefully expand our augmented reality to the other students, and as well as classrooms such as libraries, student centers, and other laboratories in different ways. Have the students see that there's endless possibilities for the augmented reality to be in their educational system. Months 19 through 24, we would wrap up the 2-year proposal with hopefully having the students come to an end, and then seeing how much the students that didn't have the augmented reality and the student that did have the augmented reality, the stats and data, and then hopefully develop an integration to continue if this goes all well, it's successful, intertwining the augmented reality and traditional in-person teaching, and seeing how we can develop other ideas, as well as seeing other costs, and then reviewing the data, the information, and seeing other departments, how we can get them to incorporate that, as well as expanding into other industries that use this kind of augmented reality, and seeing how they are using their augmented reality in their courses, And yes, thank you so much.